It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And all eyes are on the Jaguars, towering tight end.
He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Jaguars and the Broncos on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over.
Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So march it forward after they accept. Throwing on first down, Nix has his man. It's Addison. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. That one's complete, right side. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Nix off the play action. Has it downfield, working the left. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll throw again. Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Back to the well again. Is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Hits his tight end on the corner route. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Slot receiver headed left. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third down and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. He's got Watson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got him. That's Addison. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Nix from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Nix looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10 now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They just get the play off. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a first down. Here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has it downfield working the left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Searches from the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. The give now out of the shotgun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lawrence working from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take the lead on that successful kick.
Broncos 13.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lawrence to throw it. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Give now to the running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down throw, Lawrence. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Has it down close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8.
Broncos 13.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. He's got him. That's Addison. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Pass him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Motioning him from the slot right. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Jacksonville in punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Jukes one defender. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Lawrence. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Punt team on the field. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Broncos offense all set to go. They'll run here on 1st down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got Watson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Nix. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Their punter making his way out now. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. A give now from the gun. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Nix from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing here, Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. They'll run here following the penalty. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 55-yard attempt.
And the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And they continue to trail by 8.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left. Handoff on second and short. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the 1st. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars lead by 14. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars lead by 15 now. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Right up the gut. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, here's Nix. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Nix looking to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down throw, Lawrence. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Free inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes the Bronco offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
From the 36. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's now third down.
Here's Nix. Watson with the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the
Nix off the play action. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It's now second and 10.
Handoff now out of the gun. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. Only a yard for him that time, so now third and 9.
Brings up third down
So-
and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Nix to throw. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be fourth down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. They don't get anything on first, and now they face second and 15. Lawrence in the pistol. Taken in by Dobbs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All right, set now, first and 10. From the red zone now. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The give here on second. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with third and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Third down, Lawrence to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And 4th and 4 coming up. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Nix with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Second and 4. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Now Nix on third down. And and that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down. They'll throw again. Nix. He's on the move. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. Tight end in motion right. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Second and 3 now. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 3. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 13.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returnable from the 2. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Nix now to throw. Setting up the screen. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 47. Finds the in route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Throwing here, Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Nix. Dump off caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Touchdown, Denver! Levis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos will trail by 25. Mevis ready to send this one away.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Jaguars take over first and 10.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's incomplete over the middle. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Back out runs their offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Gets him on the in route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got Watson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to do some window dressing. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw, here's Nix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. They need a lot here, but still going for it on 4th and 15. Nix. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Mevis with a point after. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy.